Hi, this is Thomas. I'm the regular guy in Regular Guy Reviews. I got an opportunity yesterday to see The Man of Steel. Walmart has this program where you could come in and buy advanced screening tickets, and it costs like $9. I said, hey, why not check it out? And also, I wanted to be one of the first ones to get a review on, so I could, get a lot of YouTube hits. That's the way we try to do it. So anyway, I checked out The Man of Steel. I loved it. It was a very interesting movie. It was really big on special effects. And that's what you go to the movies for. So when you look at some of these other reviews, people talk about how it's over the top, yada, yada, yada. Well, that's why you go to the movies. Special effects are over the top. Acting was great. So let's talk about the movie. Yes, it's The Man of Steel. Nice suit, and the guy actually has a real nice build. He's not overly muscular. He's they picked a good actor for it. For some reason, all these movies now are picking these guys from Britain. So the guy has an obvious British accent when you hear him in an interview, but you can't detect it in the movie. So he does a good job of, getting the American Midwest accent down pat. He does a good job. The actor's name is Henry Cavill, I guess it's pronounced. He's Kal-El or Clark Kent or Superman, however you want to call him. He's Superman to me. Amy Adams as Lois Lane. She's been in quite a few stuff. I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head, but I had seen her before. Russell Crowe, of course, who brought a lot of class to the movie. He really made it, great. I mean, Russell Crowe will always be, the man for me. I've seen him in several movies I like, and the movies he's been in. Gladiator. Kevin Costner, old school actor, been around forever, great at what he does, and he did a good job in this movie too. He was Jonathan Kent. Let's go back. I forgot to. Russell Crowe is Jor-El. That's Clark Kent's father, his actual biological father. She was Lois Lane, as I said. So let's go back forward again. Laurence Fishburne, Perry White, which actually surprised me. I had no idea he was going to be in the movie. Of course, him, another guy that's been around forever, did a fabulous job in the movie. And I think what the producers did was they wanted to bring somebody in to bring a little, with some good acting chops in. So all these guys, hey, they've been around forever and they know what they're doing, and they made the movie really good. And great movie so far. This guy, you talking about an over-the-top bad guy? General Zod is a bad dude, and that's what I've been noticing in a lot of these movies. You get a really good actor, and to let him just go off and go over the top, and he was really over the top. I mean, the personification of evil, Here he is again. Here he is with it, If I saw a guy that looked like that, I'd be scared too. He was just a beast. So let's go on with the story. So he was Superman, and the good thing about the acting was he made it seem like he, really was perplexed and didn't know what to do. He had, situations he was trying to deal with. His father's trying to give him advice. Mr. Kent trying to give him advice, and finally he gets advice from his dad. But everybody knows the Superman story. So the story kind of goes like on Krypton, the planet's getting ready to get destroyed. His father and his mother decided, hey, let's get him off to Earth where it's safer at. So here he is as an infant. They send him off. So he lands on Earth, and he grows up. While he's growing up, he does all these things that people notice that he has these abilities and powers, but he has to kind of hide it because his father tells him to. Because his father kind of knows that once people know that he has all these abilities, that they're not going to trust him and they're going to try to hurt him, etc., etc. So he grows up doing things to help people and save people. He's but he does it very incognito. And the cool thing about the movie is the movie wasn't very linear. The movie started out not in the beginning of his life. It started out kind of like in the middle of the story. Then they go back when he was a child. Then they go back when he's an older child. They go back to certain situations that happened in his life. So the movie wasn't very linear, and you had to kind of really pay attention to what was going on to stay with it. So here he is, saving somebody, but he's not Superman yet. And then the bad guy comes. Like I said, this guy's over the top. He's bad news. So he finally reveals who he is, after attempts were made to locate him by the bad guys. He reveals who he is, and just like his father predicted, nobody trusts him because he has all these powers and there's really nothing they can do do to stop him or hurt him, and they had plans on trying to figure out, who he is, and everybody feels threatened, yada yada yada. Everybody's always threatened. That's human. But basically, he goes to war against General Zod. He does his thing. They destroy everything, over the top special effects, and that's pretty much the movie. I just tried to simplify it because I don't want to, be a spoiler. I wish you would go see it. The cool thing about the Superman series is, and if you're old as I am, you remember old Superman, old black and white Superman. You remember all the Superman movies. They did a real good job of remaking, because basically these movies are, to me, it's like DC versus Marvel. Who's got the best superheroes and who can make the best movies? So I'd say with the Superman movie, and I'm a regular guy and I like regular guy movies, I'm not looking for deep meaning when I go to see a superhero movie. I want to see buildings destroyed, big time fights, maybe a little love interest every now and then, but I want to see the special effects. And this movie does what it's supposed to do. It's not like, about love. It's not a romantic comedy. It's a superhero movie. So that's what we want to see, and it did its job. It did its job effectively. And like I said, bringing Kevin Costner, Russell Crowe, Amy Adams into the movie, Laurence Fishburne, didn't hurt the movie at all. They did a good job because these guys are well-established, great actors. So I'm going to say, Superman, great movie. Go check it out. That's my regular guy review. Have a good day. Starts tonight, by the way.